Good evening, ladies and gents. I wonder which one looks more like me, the one on the left or the one on the right. Good evening, and welcome to this very, very, very special performance. I wanted to say a few things to you before we start. Listen to Us 2 is the follow-on from Listen to Us, which is the follow-on from a meeting that I had with a very special person in this room called Victoria Clare about 5 years ago. It's going on for 6 years ago, where one Tuesday afternoon we were placed in a room with a few broken chairs with somebody else called Sonia Hutchinson, and we talked about young carers. I knew nothing about young carers at that point. And then nearly 6 years later, we're at the point that we are today. Listen to Us 2 is the biggest music programme specifically for young carers in England. And we're very, very proud of that at Bath Philharmonic. And I just want to give you some facts and figures before we continue. We've reached, during the last 18 months, we've reached 144 young carers in the whole of Wiltshire. We've done 6 phases of projects. That's 6 projects over the last 18 months. That's 216 hours of workshops, including 6 performances, one that you're going to hear tonight. All the others hosted by Wiltshire's most prestigious arts festivals, music festivals and venues, including the wonderful Wiltshire Music Centre here, Calm Festival, Pound Centre in Corsham, Salisbury International Music Festival and Arts Festival. And we're very, very proud to be working with those guys to make this work happen. We want this to become much bigger than it is now, ladies and gentlemen. We just see this as a start. And your amazing young people are the advocates of this type of thing for all young carers throughout the region, throughout the South West, and also throughout England as well. And therefore, we've just put in a funding application to extend this work, not only carrying it on in Wiltshire, but to take it further into Bath and North East Somerset, Bristol, South Gloucestershire, Torbay, Poole and Bournemouth, and again here in Wiltshire. Then the next stage after that would be to do it throughout the south of England, and then hopefully all of England as well. We have such a great time on this project, and it means so much to so many of these young people, as it does to us. All the music that you're going to hear tonight are the best bits from the last 5 phases, plus some new bits as well. We've added into the mixture some of our music and action students, those young people that are training to do what me and my team from Bath Philharmonic do, and also members of Bath Philharmonic as well. So we've got an entire brass section, we've got harp, and we've got percussion as well. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a very, very special evening. The performance lasts about an hour or so, and it's completely integrated between what you see on stage and what you see on the wall. And the stuff, the animation, is all the young people's work that you're going to see tonight, and there's some wonderful interviews as well. I hope you have your tissues ready, because I certainly do. Ladies and gentlemen, I really hope you enjoy this evening's performance as much as we are giving it to you. Thank you very much.
A young carer is someone who has a responsibility at home of looking after someone. That can either be a relative, brothers and sisters, your parents, and people that are related. The best bit about being a young carer is like helping someone you love and making their life better. The projects have helped me feel confident in myself, as well as talking to new people and performing. in front of loads of people in a big venue as well, it's like overwhelming, and then you're like nervous at the beginning, and then you get like into your rhythm and it flows from there basically. I've told some people about performances I've been involved in, like my close friends, and they said they'd try and come along. I've performed at many venues during this project. I performed at Bath Abbey, the Salisbury Arts Centre, the Corsham Centre, and where we are today. What I love about the music projects are that, like, the making and creating of it all, and then putting it all together at the end. Let's see in the finished article.
My name is Scott Kane. I care for my mum and I live in Hilperton near Trowbridge, if you don't know where that is. I was a mentor at the project, so I felt like for a mentor I had a bit more of a role of looking after the younger people. I felt with my lot they didn't listen to me as much as I hoped. As such, you know, you want them to do like what you say if you be nice, like please stop playing the instruments, then they would go like that. But my group were a bit ambitious, so like they tried testing and seeing how far they could get with it. But I felt a bit nervous for the little ones because I wasn't like, some of them were nervous before we went on stage at backstage. Before we went in, they were so nervous, and then it was like in the back of my head, like saying they should, come on, you can do, like, you're doing really well, keep it up. Obviously I can't say that when they are performing because they'll hear me at the back of the stage, come on, do better. The music project I was in, the best part was getting to know, like, because I was mentoring the little ones, it was being able to see what, like, obviously as an older one, I know what being a young carer and stuff is like, but it was also good knowing like how the little ones found it and being able to help them in something they enjoyed doing. I enjoyed doing the music workshops, and then I enjoyed like hearing and being able to participate with the young carers to see what can go on in their imaginative world of adventures inside their brain. They were in fact like a little family sort of thing, so it was able to say what you like with the music. If you had an idea, just say it, and then no one would criticise what you say. They would just maybe say, right, we can maybe try this somewhere else. I would love there to be more of these projects.
Brushing my hair, gotta do my work before it's time to get my grammar up and ready for daycare. Make her a cup of tea and a slice of toast. I might have marmalade depending on today's joke. Good eye peels with a glass of water. Take your medication or it'll be irritation. Here's your shoes and your coat, I'll be right back. Found your hat, your coat's inside out, your shoes are back to front, now let me sort this out. I know you want a maid, but we don't have the money, it's me, I'm afraid, so please just hurry. Your transport is here to take you to daycare, he'll bring you back home, but just have a good day there. Try to concentrate on this hard math problem. Oh, for goodness sakes, there's no point in learning this stupid equation. I'm never gonna need it in another occasion. Over, it's time to go home. All my friends planning stuff for the weekend, but I have to say no. I have other commitments that have to come first. I spend more time alone than with anyone else. done. Finally I can relax and put my PJs on. Another day has flown by so fast. I remember each moment as if it were my last.
My name is Peta. I live in West Overton in Marlborough and I care for my mother. For me, the best part of taking part of these projects is I like talking to all the university students and the people running the project. I think it's nice that you can actually communicate to people and they will communicate to you and build an actual relationship. Instead of having a teacher kind of school relationship, you can have a almost friendship kind of. I have made quite a few friends on these projects. I met one of the closest people I'm friends with in Young Carers at a music project. The only friends at school that know that I'm a young carer are two of my closest friends, and they don't really actually know exactly about my caring role, and I don't really tell them that much about it. The best part about being a young carer Well, I quite like coming out to these events. You can talk to people and you can really get to know what they get up to, like, at home, because I mean, when you're talking to people at school, for example, I mean, everybody kind of, you know, people understand each other more at young carers. They have something to really relate to, and you know, you form a closer bond like that because you have somebody to talk to about stuff maybe you couldn't talk to about other people. It was different to work with the professional musicians as opposed to school teachers, because I feel that the professional musicians help you a lot more, they'll give a lot more practical advice to you, and they actually get to know you a bit more. Like school teachers, they kind of just, you know, do what they have to do to get their job done. The professionals would go beyond that and make sure you were happy with what you did and happy with the overall performance. It was nice to work in a team to actually produce something that was of meaning to someone, like to raise awareness of young carers and stuff like that. I found like that's a really nice thing to get involved with.
Shall I care? I've come closer to the ones I love. It's rewarding Try walking in my shoes.
I just need a little help.
I want to be happy.
Small things shall I care.
I've become closer to the ones I love.
It's rewarding to take care of them.
My name is George. I live in Amesbury in Wiltshire, and my caring responsibility is to look after my mum and my sister. The best bit about being a young carer is I get to meet new people, I get to go out and about, do new things. I'm not always stuck at home playing on my computer, playing on my Xbox. I go out and do something with my life. I'm being productive. Daily, I need to help my mum get shopping, go see the doctor, give her medication. And with my sister, it's just mainly moral support to say that I'm there for you if you need some stuff, if you need something, because she goes through some rough times occasionally. The most fun thing at the project is probably getting to know people through the games that we play, do little icebreakers, they try and make it creative as possible, do different songs, and it's really good fun. On the first day, it's all a get to know each other, we play around with the instruments, and on the second day that's when we really start thinking about what we want to do for the final piece, and we just get on with it. I mean, it's really good fun. It made me feel like I was part of something. Being on that stage, being in front of that audience, I was someone. I was someone who was doing something with my life. I wasn't just staying at home. I was someone important. Being part of the performance was life-changing. It's really brought up my confidence.
For me, feeling coming to to young carers and then to top it, coming to these little events is so special, because I've never seen him so happy. I've never seen his confidence so full, and I've not seen him with an interest. And young carers' home lives are so difficult. I don't think people quite understand. And then you see them up there, and they just come into their self, and they're amazing. They really are. And the confidence is just like oozing off them. I think it's very, very important. Before the project, he was very introverted, quite shy, and then through young carers and this project, working together, he's absolutely come out of his shell. He loves the guitar. His confidence has picked up like 90%, where it was probably on about a 20 or a 30. So absolutely amazing for him. He is now taking guitar lessons weekly and thoroughly enjoys it. His guitar, I hear him through the ceiling strumming away every night, and it's given him an interest, because he didn't have an interest, and now it's guitar all the way, and he has been so excited for this coming up. I think the sessions are different from school sessions because they are young carers. They have quite hard home lives. They come out and they are with children of similar lack of confidence, and they grow together, and it's really good, and you can see it. It's so obvious. Seeing him on the big stage, goosebumps, absolutely amazing, the whole lot of them, but he just stood out for me. I've never seen him do anything so confident in his entire 11 years. Never. Amazing it was. He tells everyone about this, and he's actually quite proud of being a part of young carers now, whereas I think that at the beginning there was a little bit of a stigma. Do you tell people, do you not? Now he's so confident because of the things that he's involved in, and this, I mean, you know, even I was telling his head teacher, you know, part of young carers doing with the Bath Philharmonic, and Phelan was exactly the same. So I think he's very proud.
Shall
My name's Tessa and I live in Devizes and I care for my mum. I've never played any musical instruments before, so I was a bit nervous going on Parental about what they were gonna, what I was gonna do, because I was a total beginner. So, but when I got there, I played bells and these things called doingers. They do have proper names, but I can't remember what they are. And working with professional musicians on Parental, it was so different because there wasn't that classroom atmosphere, and there was no sort of, I don't know, it didn't feel like school. And it was quite relaxed, but then at the same time we got things done and there was a lot more sort of creativity, and you could just be yourself and do whatever, and it was really fun. I write in my spare time, and I helped write some of the lyrics, especially obviously for my piece. I wrote all that myself, but for Flying High, the main one that we're doing, I helped with some of the lyrics. There's a good sense of inclusion and everyone's sort of on par with one another, so everyone's listened to and everyone has their say, which is awesome because obviously there's a lot of creativity going into it. I have actually bought myself a guitar. I don't have a lot of time to invest too much in learning, but I do sort of teach myself a little bit sort of from the internet and stuff. So yeah, I'm definitely more interested in music, and hopefully when I'm older I could probably spend more time with it. And also writing lyrics and poetry, I'm more sort of, I don't know, my skills and that I've been enhanced by doing the music project. The theme for one of the songs was nature, and I chose nature for various reasons. One, I quite like nature, so that was cool, and also because of the nature of my caring role for my mum. She doesn't get out very much, and so having a sort of an outdoorsy theme and nature, I thought it was quite appropriate to what I do and stuff. So yeah, I thought it was good.
Ivy reaching through the room, a cracking in the wall. Walking through the woodland blue, the trees begin to fall. Bees on wax, and spiders' legs, birdsong in the hall. Flowers spread upon the bed, and roots break through the floor. Fungi sprouts through the chairs. The grass grows thick and green. Moss conceals what once was there. From inside, felt unseen. The willow's hair against your face, the scent of dampened soil. Upon the pond, the insects race, young trees curl and fall.
My name is Sharon Warby. I'm a young carers support worker, so I support young carers through respite, through mentoring and through projects like this. And this is the one I lead on specifically. So this has been, I've been leading on both Listen to Us 2 and the Listen to Us project prior to this funding. I think this is a really good project for raising awareness of young carers and issues around young carers, and hopefully in the future we'd like to develop that with schools, so develop the music part with music teachers and teaching staff and by coming along and participate in something like this, certainly for music teachers, will learn in one day more about young carers than we can ever tell them in half an hour during the school twilight. So I think it's a really good way for people to be aware of what young carers do, and actually, you know, they work as hard as the Bath Philharmonia Orchestra. Jason works them so hard, and their commitment to something like this is amazing, and that's the skills and the type of people these young carers are, because they all commit. They commit to be caring, and everything they do, they're full commitment. What we've got to do is show that we believe in them, and not because they may remain under the radar, they don't want to talk to people about it, but they're being on stage, they're showing they're young carers and they have skills, and we need to harness those skills, and that's what this project does. So many young people have changed the way they've done their A-levels through this project, where they used to be science-based, and now they realise that they're actually really good at English with the writing of the songs and the poetry, you know, to the point where one of our young men have gone off to university to study English, which would never have happened without this project. One young lad, he struggles, he's sort of, to go out, struggles to make friends. From this project, from the first day he picked up a musical instrument, I have never seen a child smile with his eyes like he did. I've never seen him play. He suddenly became this confident young man, and he was playing and running around, and the smile, I've never ever seen him smile like that. And what we like to have is how that continues, and it is very difficult for it to continue, and hopefully, you know, we'll be able to sort things out for him so that he can access these projects again, and to, you know, keep doing these sorts of projects. There'll be more young people like him, and like, you know, a lad who's gone to university, to give them that motivation and the kind of belief in their self, and for them just to achieve their full potential. Access to the arts isn't, you know, it's one of those things that children don't have access to because of cost and outside things. And for young carers as well, the access in the outside activities isn't easy for them. And because we provide the transport and get the young people together, they make friendships. And you can see from all the projects, they've made friendships that stay, you know, and it's great. And how much energy and how much they enjoy it. And it changes their lives. The actual Bath Music Project has been running for nearly 5 years now. And it's always a favourite from this project at the moment is Flying High, which is the one that they're going to be singing right at the end. It's just full of so much energy, and to watch their faces during rehearsals and their dancing and the enjoyment and the energy that they put into it comes across with the whole audience, and it's just amazing. I'd just like to say to all the young carers who've taken part in Listen to Us 2 how proud I am of what you've all achieved, and every member of staff is proud of what you've achieved. It was amazing, amazing to work with you all.